For Teach the Teacher, I'm doing how to make milk tea. For the ingredients, we'll need about 10 grams of black tea, 30 grams of sugar, 1,000 milliliters of milk, and 500 milliliters of water. First, open the stove and put the tea in. Then stir fry the tea for about a minute to let the taste out. Then add the sugar and keep stirring until it completely melts. Now we add the warm water. We're using warm water here to prevent the water from splashing everywhere. Now we add the milk. You can see here that I made a mistake of using such a tiny pot and the milk tea almost overfilled. Let it simmer for around 5 minutes, then close the fire. I don't have any boba at home, so I use something similar. Then prepare 30 grams of brown sugar. Add some water to another pot and pour the boba in. Then add the brown sugar in and start stirring. I did another mistake of not stirring here, and the boba started sticking on the bottom of the pan. And it ended up looking weird. Then let it simmer until all the boba is floating. Then use a strainer to take out all the tea. Be careful because you can spill it everywhere and it is hot. Okay, and now you can take out some amount of milk tea that you want to drink and the amount of boba that you want. If you think the milk tea is not sweet enough, you can also add some of this brown sugar water into it. A pretty big mistake that I did here was that I used too much ingredients. Now I have a huge family servings of milk tea and I'm going to share it with some family and friends and whoever who wants to drink it. Now you have a nice cup of boba for yourself to drink and to share. Also, clean up after yourselves because you do not want to get yelled at your parents for messing up their kitchen. This is an image of boba milk tea that I made before. Since I actually used real boba in this milk tea, I did it a little bit differently from the one I did earlier this video. I don't have any footage of me making the boba, but I'm gonna talk it through. Basically, we still start with brown sugar water. The amount of brown sugar that we use should be higher than 30 grams, but it depends on what you want. Turn up the heat and start heating up the brown sugar water and boba until it gets to really thick texture. And basically, it will look like the boba that you see in boba shops. Thank you for watching.